to tell me this is the way that we finna start our new year off? Listen, I was just told just a few minutes ago, okay, after I had ordered my appetizer, that my budget for my date, my first date, is $30. Like, where they do that at?
Should men give women a budget on the first date? I say yes, but it depends on what type of budget. Like,
you know what I mean? And then
you're supposed to be a grown woman and you're recording me. You're being loud,
really
disrespectful. We're in a restaurant.
Never.
You can't conduct yourself like a mature lady.
I am conducting myself.
I gave you $30 budgets.
No, $30.
You think
so
you're gonna get here?
You don't even get a chance.
Ladies, if I like you and I'm willing to spend my time and my emotions and my finances on you, your budget is more than $30 on the first date. If you're dealing with me, you can spend more than $30. Now, I want you to be considerate. I want you to be mindful. I want you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Travis, and welcome to the IPH Theory. Also, I am one half of the Cultural Discussions. Please like, follow, and subscribe to both entertainment channels on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a video today that I want to review with you guys. It's probably about a minute. And it's talking about a man and his budget on the first date with a young lady. Now, I might not agree with everything that he says or has done in the video, but hey, this is who he is. This was a viral video. I want to say it went viral about 2 months ago, but anyway, enough talking. Let's get down to this video and let's expand on this topic.
So you mean to tell me this is the way that we finna start our new year off? Listen, I was just told just a few minutes ago, okay, after I had ordered my appetizer, that my budget for my date, my first date, is $30. Like, where they do that at? You know what I mean? And then
you're supposed to be a grown woman and you're recording me. You're being loud,
really
disrespectful. We're in a restaurant.
Never.
You can't conduct yourself like a mature lady.
I am conducting myself.
I gave you $30 budgets.
No, $30.
You think
so
you're gonna get here?
You don't even get a chance. This man don't even get a chance to talk anymore because you know what, he's saying all this stuff about me, and it's not true. I am a what?
You think?
What? No.
You think I'm gonna let you order up this whole menu and
the whole menu?
Think you're trying to play
you?
No, you can't
for
play me.
For an appetizer,
if you go over
a drink.
If you go over $30, you paid. I'm sorry.
$30. So
you know
I'm
what?
not worth $30. Hey y'all, I'm not worth $30. I'm not worth $30. I tell you, no. I tell you what. How about we do this? No. How about you just go ahead, get gone. I got this.
No problem.
I got this. No, I don't want anything. No. What I want you to do.
You're very immature.
No, sir. Sir, I want you to just go. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day, sir. Sir, have a.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you all heard what I heard and saw what I saw. And, you know, I'm 50-50 on this topic. For instance, I'll speak about myself. Ladies, if I like you and I'm willing to spend my time and my emotions and my finances on you, your budget is more than $30 on the first date. You know, literally, I'm probably going to spend $30 on what I eat. Now, I will say this. I don't know what restaurant they were at, but it looks like it's a restaurant where you can get a pretty nice, decent meal for at least $15 to $25. Now, that is just a meal. We're grown. You know, you might want a daiquiri. I might want a margarita. We might want shots of Don Julio. We might want this. We want that. Really, it's the alcohol that takes the tab up. Now, I know it's a first date, so I can't suggest, hey, let's go get 2 or 3 bottles from the liquor store. And obviously, we're not going to run through 2 or 3 bottles because we're not alcoholics. We're not drunks. We're not here for kidney and liver damage. But, you know, drinking is kind of like a grown thing to do. You know, it's a social thing to do. But let's stay on topic. If you're dealing with me, you can spend more than $30. Now, I want you to be considerate. I want you to be mindful. I want you to be practical, logical, and rational. Be aware. Now, she seems like a type of woman that would be considerate. But let's be honest, you did not have to pull out your phone and record that man. If that man gave you a $30 budget, and if you go over $30, you got to pay for the rest, of course, that would be a turnoff to any woman, you know? But let's reverse that. If a woman goes, hey, Travis, I want to take you out to eat, but you have a $30 budget. You know, I adapt to any situation. I adapt to anybody. First of all, it's kind that you want to spend time and money on me. If my budget is $30, I might get 2 appetizers for $7 and maybe grab a drink. And then if I feel like eating or drinking some more, I'll say, hey, sweetheart, I'm about to eat and drink some more. Whenever the tab comes, we'll deduct my 30 and I'll add the rest, or however we choose to work it out. But if a woman gave me a $30 budget, I'd be grateful. I'd be happy. You know, men, we just like effort, you know? So, hey, you decided to go on a date with him now. The $30 budget, that is something that maybe you all should discuss prior. But I also do know as a man, if I tell this young lady, hey, you have a $30 budget, she might cancel me out. She might not ever go anywhere with me. So as a man, hey, let's just say you're giving her a $30 or $40 budget. I'll give her a $40 budget for her food, and we'll monitor our drinking. We're not finna sit here ordering 8 drinks. And let's just say each drink is coming out to $20 a pop. Like, no, we're not about to spend over $100 just on drinks, just for you to go hang out with another guy after that. Now, some people will say, well, Travis, whoever she hangs out with after you guys' date is none of your business. You're right. But my damn wallet is my business, and my damn time is my business. Like I said, this is a scenario, but we're not about to be ordering 8 drinks, okay? Things are expensive. Hell, my sister and I, we were just at the Maverick game, and my sister didn't have to pay for anything. I paid for the seats. I drove. I paid to park. I got her some pizza. Well, we split it. And between my sister and I, we had 6 drinks at American Airlines Arena in Dallas, Texas. Those drinks were between 17 and 22 a pop. And of course, they want you to tip 15% or 20%. And, you know, some of those waitresses get kind of slick. They'll choose the 20% and say, hey, just hit next, and then sign. Like, oh, no. You shut up. You stop. I'm going to do a custom tip. It's not like you brought me ranch and I'm bothering you and shit. You poured up 2 drinks. You don't need no 20% tip. So let's just say 2 drinks ran me $37. You tip about 7. Now I'm paying 44. That adds up. That's just 2 drinks. So, gentlemen, I'm not mad at you for having a budget, but just know that going outside costs money. Playtime costs money. But just keep in mind who you're playing with. We all have a budget. I don't give a damn how rich you are. Even the richest men on the planet have a budget. But what do you all think about this? Who was out of line? Was he out of line for giving her a $30 budget? Some people say no. He's trying to get to know you. He doesn't know you. He doesn't even know if you like him. So how much money should he spend? Because let's be honest. If we were on a coffee date, $30 should be enough. Get you a coffee, get me some cocoa or some tea, maybe a muffin. After you tip, it might come out to $40. You know, a first date doesn't have to be at a restaurant. And I just did a video about a list of restaurants where a lot of young ladies don't want to go. And the number one restaurant was the Cheesecake Factory. Like I said, some of these young ladies are abysmal. Many of them are erroneous and disappointing. But what do you all think about this? Should men give women a budget on the first date? I say yes, but it depends on what type of budget. Like my budget on the first date might be $150. We can have plenty of fun for $150. We can grab 4 drinks over here. We can go bowling. We can go, I don't know, to a wine tasting establishment. How much should a man spend on the first date? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Travis. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your patience. Welcome to the IPH Theory. If you made it this far, maybe you're here to stay. Please subscribe. Have a wonderful night. Much love to you and your loved ones.